Hey guys, it's me, Steph. Welcome to Let's Talk, where me and my friends talk about anything and everything. I'm accompanied by Jordan
Hello.
and Mikhail.
Ah, monkeys.
And we don't have our other guest because, and no one else wanted to join our talk.
Totally.
Yeah,
No.
social.
Okay. Do you guys want to talk about your day? You want to get to these questions?
It's already been an hour.
Okay. Yeah,
I
we were
have
on
questions.
first of all, we were it was supposed to be at 11. I got up at 11. And then that's when I had all these technical difficulties.
Yeah, yes, it did.
And you're still having them.
Yeah, so if I get cut out, I'm pretty sure someone's going to tell me that wasn't recorded and I'm going to have to repeat myself.
Oh, yeah, well, you got cut out earlier.
Yep.
Aw, dang it, during the intro?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Okay. So, basically, what I'm doing now, because I'm very indecisive with my topics, is I put it in my Carnage cup. And I have a bunch of pre-written out topics that we're going to talk about, and pull one out, talk about it for 15 minutes, and pull out another one, and so forth, until we do it for an hour.
By the way,
guys?
it's called a carnage cut because you ripped a man's head off, and she's using that as a instrument to drink beverages out of.
But I'm not
It's
drinking
fun.
beverages at it. Shout out to Loot Crate for providing this for me.
Do you get money
Yes.
every time you say Loot Crate's name?
No, we are not sponsored by
Yeah,
Loot
we're not
Crate.
sponsored by Loot Crate. I need to repeat, we are not sponsored by Loot Crate. But I do a
And-
Loot Crate opening video, or Loot Crate unboxing video for Pixelated Geek. You can
Yes,
find that
so-
in my videos.
So what we're saying is Loot Crate sent Steph a severed man's head for her to put stuff in.
Yes, very much. Okay,
Loot
guys.
Crate endorses severing men's heads.
So our first topic is seed pod burial.
What did you
Starting
even say?
now? So apparently on the Kane Show, I heard about a new way that people are thinking about burying themselves after they die. Well, not them burying, but having how they want their body buried, and it is called a seed pod burial. Now, what that is you basically get buried in a pod that has you in the fetal position, and you get buried in the ground with seeds of a tree. So you grow into a tree or a plant.
Okay, I have 3 questions. 1, when the tree grows, will it have my face on it?
No, and I would hope not.
Well, already this is dumb. 2, can I choose what kind of seeds I want to have buried with me?
Yes, I believe so.
Awesome. So 3, can I have like apple seeds buried with me?
I don't know. Probably.
That's pretty gross. Soylent
Yeah, see-
apples.
That's exactly what I want. These are delicious Jordan apples. Why are they called that? Because they're made from his body.
Are you looking at the screen? Because they have. Hold on, let me go on images.
Wow.
Yeah,
This is an audio podcast.
look at the screen so you can see. See, you're in the fetal position, and
Does it get nutrients from the body?
Yeah,
Jordan, look, this could be you.
because as your body
Because
decomposes,
we're like decomposing.
yeah, so the seeds just use you as fertilizer.
First of all,
pretty
the
boss.
price of this kind of burial is $15,000.
Why? We could do it in the backyard.
I know, but this is like
Yeah,
I don't know. See, that's what I don't understand about it. You can either just ask to be buried in your backyard with a tree, or you can be asked to be buried.
See, I'm not gonna mess around with this whole seed whatever burial thing because I have 3 dogs buried in my backyard and there's plenty of trees back there, so it's totally fine.
Yeah, you for it? Not for it? Would you want to do that, or would you want to be buried a different way?
No, I still want my body shot out of a cannon.
I mean, it's a if people want to do this, that's fine. However, they
Yeah.
want their remains to be after they're gone. And
Yeah, but would you pay $15,000 to be buried
Well-
like that?
Well, here's the
it would,
thing:
just
when
'cause
I
you don't like it.
here's the thing: when I die, I'm not paying for my funeral. I'm already dead.
Yeah,
My loved ones have to deal with that.
and they probably won't do it. You know.
Yeah, because that's just expensive.
Yeah, that's I don't know.
Like when I die, what all that needs to happen is have all my organs scooped out of me and then put what remains of my meat sack into a cannon and just shoot it into the ocean or something. Or maybe into like a clandestine mass burial. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So basically, why they're doing it is so they can turn cemeteries into forests.
So
That's good.
so it could be like the Japanese forest of the dead.
Yeah, so it could be a haunted forest.
Then no one's gonna want to go there.
What if people go camping there?
What if
lumberjacks come?
yeah, and
Oh
then we
my
just make
God.
paper out of these people trees.
Then we'd have soylent paper.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so
I mean, that is kind of like recycling, so that might be a good idea.
the one thing that sucks is though, when I did hear this on the Kane show, Kane was saying how like, what if like, buried that way, but for some odd reason the seeds didn't grow.
Maybe you're just an evil person and you have just tainted that area.
Yeah. So you paid $15,000 and you didn't grow.
Well, again, it doesn't matter because you're dead.
Maybe some of that 15,000 goes to a botanist.
No.
It probably some goes to the botanist, but most of it goes to the people who created the seed pods.
Oh yeah, it has to carry your body.
I mean, I said it once, I'll say it again. The death business is the most lucrative one because you'll never run out of clients.
Oh yeah, that's very true. As dark as that sounds. I have a friend and I see her posts on Instagram and she works at the cemetery near us.
Mortuary.
Mortuary cemetery near us. And yeah, they have all kinds of parties. It's weird and all this stuff where I'm just like, man, you guys are a party place out there. And then the view of her office is the parking lot that I've parked at many times.
So the mortuary is lit. Is what
Huh.
you're saying?
I don't know, they have parties. It seems like they're like a party place.
Sounds pretty lit to me.
Yeah.
They always have food catered. Obviously,
I
there's
mean-
people there. Everyone, a
Nerves.
lot of people dying every day.
I mean, I think it's both lit and sus, just because, if you're having parties all the time, it's like, yeah, that's awesome, but then to everyone else, like, they're having parties all the time.
It's just in their office. Like, if you work in the office, they're always like providing food because I guess they're always meeting their. Actually, that's kind of weird. They're always meeting their mark. Like, does that mean you just count on people dying every day?
Well, people are dying every day.
Well, yeah, that's really true.
Well, I mean, like, I'd assume having all those parties is just, to keep everyone's spirits up because they're dealing with dead people all the time and grieving families. So, gotta do something to keep the morale up.
When you said people are dying every day, I, for some reason, thought of the James Bond song with Madonna where she goes, I think I'll die another day, another day. Do you remember that song?
Die another day.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, name of the song.
Okay. Well,
And it's
there.
also
I
the
just wanted
worst
to make
James Bond
sure-
song.
I wanted to make sure I knew that was the song. Okay.
How'd you feel about the new James Bond song?
I still have not heard it. The Spectre one?
Oh, I haven't heard it either.
Sam's.
Yeah, I still have not heard it.
Eh. Well, I'll let you guys listen to it.
I've heard a lot of negative things about it, so I don't know. I don't know what to expect though.
Yeah.
Because like I already wasn't much
I mean,
of a fan of Skyfall.
Yeah, me too.
The song, like I liked the movie, not much of a fan of the song.
I just never got into James Bond.
As
movies.
odd as it sounds, I think my most favorite and memorable James Bond song is "The World Is Not Enough."
Is that the song that goes, "The world is not enough. Oh no, the world is not enough," and then Halle Berry just like goes like swimming through the scene or
I
something?
think it's like an opera lady.
An opera lady.
Yeah, and the world. See, you threw off my melody. No, I just can't say it right
Now you're just gonna say tomorrow never.
because I thought it was.
I think the world is not enough. I think the world is not enough.
Right?
That song's by Madonna, right?
I just remember she's kind of naked, I think.
All right, I'm into this.
And then she's singing that, and at the end, she's the bomb. And she blows up.
Oh, wait. Oh, I get it because she's awesome.
Oh yeah, I was like,
She's-
ooh, she's tight.
Yeah, she's the bomb.com. Like,
She's a homie. She's a home girl.
So that's the only theme song I remember. And that's it. Or theme song, the song. His theme song is din 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 din. Right? That's James Bond, right?
do that again, please.
No, I don't remember.
No, do it again. Do it again. You have to do it again.
Something like right? That's it.
You cut out, so I only heard the last part of it. You have to do it again.
Din din din. Isn't it?
Was that James Bond? I can't tell.
I can't tell. Now I'm thinking it's Austin Powers. And if it is, I'm really sorry.
Close enough.
Are you trying to do dun dun
Oh, maybe it's that
dun 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 dun?
Yeah, but then it goes din din din.
No, okay, you're doing a Jimi Hendrix song. Dun 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 dun
Oh,
dun dun dun. That's the song you're doing.
That's very true. Oops.
I was half expecting you to do Mission Impossible, but you exceeded my expectations.
Oh, okay. No, because I know Mission Impossible. It's din 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 din.
Okay, really quick question.
Yeah.
Are you kind of tone deaf?
No.
All right.
Din 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 din.
Like you got the second part fine. The first part no.
Dun, dun, dun.
I feel like the first part could have led into any other song.
Yeah.
Brum, brum, brum.
You're doing. Have you ever seen that old Nabisco commercial where it shows like all the Chips Ahoy's like dun, dun, like they're like at a club? That's like the song that you're doing. Okay, that's not. That's not the song
That's
at
the
all.
song. I know what you're talking about. I remember because in the Nabisco commercial, there's like a grand stair, and then he's like going down it.
Who's he?
The Nabisco sign. I'm going to assume it's a he.
Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Okay. Oh my god, we're down to a minute, guys. A minute.
Nice.
Oh, it's a minute until the show's over.
No, a
Thank
minute
God.
until the next. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do the next topic
Oh,
because
yeah.
I couldn't really stretch out burial pods. Okay, ready, guys?
That was about burial pods.
Topic number 2 is the pumpkin spice hype.
I love pumpkin spice.
Do
I
you
don't care if it's
really?
hype. It tastes good. Yeah. I like pumpkin.
Okay, I saw a pumpkin spice sausage.
Okay,
What?
that doesn't make sense.
Pumpkin
Yeah,
spice
what? How does that?
sausage. You know what? Let's just look up pumpkin spice stuff because I saw a lot of weird stuff.
You know, I'm gonna be real honest here. I've never had a pumpkin spice anything.
I don't think you would like it.
Wait. Does pumpkin pie count as pumpkin spice?
Okay, pumpkin pie
It's
is
like
fine. Pumpkin
Okay,
pie is fine, but I
See,
mean,
I don't-
like the hype. How like they're trying to, like for example, Chipotle pumpkin spice burrito. Would you
What?
eat that?
I would
What does
try
that? What does that mean?
I don't know. That's what I got for images of pumpkin spice. The pumpkin
I-
spice burrito at Chipotle. The
That
Doritos
sounds like-
pumpkin spice chips.
Okay,
The Four
both of
Locos
those things.
pumpkin spice drink.
All three of those things sound like something that I have to consume on a video.
I've seen more stupider ones. Top
You
ramen,
can promote
pumpkin
pretty
spice.
easily.
Pumpkin spice
wait, what?
Listerine strips.
That sounds pretty good too.
Okay, I don't know what pumpkin spice tastes like. I'm not a fan of pumpkin pie. It's not something that I enjoy.
Oh, I love
So
I love
Well, this is what pumpkin spice is. It's ground cinnamon, it's ground ginger, ground nutmeg or mace, ground cloves, and ground allspice.
I don't think you
okay,
like it.
so no pumpkin whatsoever is what
Yeah.
you're telling me.
No, there's no pumpkin.
Why is it called pumpkin spice? I don't understand.
Because it tastes like pumpkin.
Does it though?
I hope so.
Oh, look, there's another one, Mikhail.
No,
2
it does.
teaspoons of cinnamon, a half teaspoon of ginger, a half teaspoon of nutmeg, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves.
Yeah, that's pretty much what pumpkin spice is.
Okay. I guess I have to try a pumpkin spice something to understand what this craze
Exactly.
is all
Buy it
about.
at, like, at Albertsons or Leeds.
There's so many there's so many things online that's just making fun of it. Pumpkin spice Pringles.
Dude, we should have a pumpkin spice day. Where we just
Yeah.
eat everything pumpkin spice throughout the entire day. So
Yeah,
I
wait,
think I'd get sick.
wait, Steph, were you serious about the pumpkin spice Chipotle burrito?
Well, because it says it. I looked up pumpkin spice on Google Images, and everything is showing me. I can't tell if it's real or if it's an exaggeration, but it said Chipotle pumpkin spice burrito, M&M's pumpkin spice, Giovanni
Because-
pumpkin spice Greek yogurt, Tampax
because-
pumpkin spice smell.
But that's not okay. See, all these things sound like something you can easily just Photoshop. So I don't know if any of these things are real that you're like naming off.
Yeah, I don't think they're. I don't know either. I'm gonna Google.
I think you should not be on Google Images and just look up pumpkin spice on just normal Google. Just to like find like legit sources.
Just Starbucks. Oh, Mikhail, I don't know if you heard this, but apparently, oh no, wait, you did know. I think you liked my status, but it was apparently Starbucks had a new thing where they're making their new pumpkin spice drink with real pumpkin.
I don't remember if I saw that or not.
Okay,
Did I
but that's
see
a new thing. They're using real pumpkin now.
like when
See.
like when Domino's started using real cheese.
Now with real cheese. What the
Like
hell
we
were
make-
you using before?
Like when McDonald's is like, the new chicken McNuggets now made with 100% real chicken. It's like, hold on. Oh no, it was a now with white meat, but when you look at it, they've always been white. So it's like, wait a second, what's been happening here?
The bleaching process.
The delicious bleaching process.
Well, I like white bread, so I don't mind the bleach.
Yeah, and I like white women. It's all fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Here.
pink-
pumpkin spice flavored products by Pop Sugar. I don't know if that's a real source, but this was
Pop Sugar?
updated 3 days ago. Let me load it. Okay.
Let's see if there's an actual definitive list of pumpkin spice things that I will. We should gather a bunch of pumpkin spice stuff, and then I will consume them in a video because it'll be my first time because I don't know what this craze is all about.
Is
I
this
don't know.
We do pumpkin spice for your birthday? Just all pumpkin spice, everything?
I see. What if I hate pumpkin spice and it's just gonna ruin my birthday?
You probably had enough good birthdays. What's one bad
That's true.
birthday?
that is. It's just my birthday. I don't really care. It's just another day.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
here's a slideshow
26
beyond
is no big
Starbucks.
deal.
The 10 best and worst pumpkin spice products slideshow.
see, okay, so this whole thing, this whole craze started because of Starbucks, right?
I think so. Because I
'Cause, like,
remember hearing the pumpkin spice latte or pumpkin spice whatever in like high school. I remember because one of my friends in high school would always get it.
Yeah. See, that makes sense to me because I don't go to Starbucks, like, at all really. And if I do, I usually get like a vanilla bean frappuccino or whatever. So yeah, I've never had a pumpkin spice. Was it latte or cappuccino? Well, I don't know.
think it's a latte. Oh, pumpkin spice anything, but they just have pumpkin spice.
Do they have a pumpkin spice frappuccino?
Yes, I'm pretty sure of it. They can make that.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go to Starbucks, get a pumpkin spice frappuccino, and then
I don't think you're
find other pumpkin spice
You've tried
flavored
pumpkin
things.
spice M&M. No, that was candy corn.
That was candy
That
corn.
was candy corn.
Oh, there you go. You had a pumpkin spice thing.
No,
No,
that
it's
was candy
candy
corn. M&Ms.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
here.
doesn't count.
Okay, so this one's another website I found. 18 must-have products for people who love pumpkin spice. Okay? Number 1, pumpkin spice mini wheats.
That sounds
Okay.
good.
I will try that. That sounds
Yeah.
good. I like mini wheats.
Okay, Kellogg's has a covered traditional frosted mini wheats with a layer of cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, and ginger.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll try that.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Number 2, pumpkin spice latte M&Ms.
All right, gonna get that too. All right, we're gonna get all these things, and yes, we'll make a video on my birthday. It'll be a great old time.
Okay, number 3.
Pumpkin spice challenge.
There you go.
pumpkin spice
It's
challenge.
exactly the same as the cinnamon challenge.
Oh no! Shit.
We put allspice, nutmeg, cinnamon onto like a tablespoon. You have to just
That would suck.
put the whole thing in your mouth without dying.
Suck. Sorry, off topic. My Mixcraft isn't showing that it's recording anything anymore.
I'm recording. It's fine.
Okay. Whew, okay. Where is this? Okay, so number 3, Krispy Kreme's pumpkin spice latte donut.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
I believe they also have a salted caramel latte donut too.
That I want to try that. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Okay, number 4, pumpkin spice peeps, flavored marshmallows dipped in white fudge.
I don't think I've ever had a peep.
Yeah, they're not very good.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, it's just sugar. It doesn't taste
Yeah,
like
it is. It really does taste like you taste the sugar coating on the outside more than the actual peep itself.
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
I heard
I have to eat one.
if you microwave them, they get giant.
Like
They
Stay Puft?
expand.
Like the Stay Puft Man.
And they get fatter. I want to try this. Oh wow! Speaking of this, so this one, number 5, it's pumpkin spice Hershey's, but
I feel like
On-
the chocolate would just kill the taste of the pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, the picture that it has, it's on a conveyor belt, and then it has Quaker pumpkin spice oatmeal. Then it has pumpkin pie Pop Tarts, and then there's the Peeps, and then there's the Kisses.
There's a lot of pumpkin spice things.
Number 6, pumpkins. Number 6 is Chobani's pumpkin spice Greek yogurt.
Okay, that one was real.
Yeah. Pumpkin Harvest Crisp, pumpkin low-fat yogurt with pie crust pieces, pecans, and glazed pumpkin seeds, and 15% milk fat.
What? Glazed pumpkin seeds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't even
That's-
know. Is it like a... Do you prep it like a donut and then you...
What?
I don't get it.
Mikhail and I don't understand how,
With, like,
how
the
that
granola?
yogurt works.
I think it's like one of those yogurt and granola things where you like,
Oh, sorry. Okay.
yeah. So there's like the crunchy parts, and then you like flip it over into your yogurt, and then you mix it up. That's what I.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just heard the glazed pumpkin seed part.
So it's like a parfait.
Yeah, essentially. But it's I don't know if Mikhail was there, but remember one time when I went to Del Mar Fair and we just got a bunch of that yogurt because they were giving it away.
Yeah.
And they had the little fruit flip thing. It's like that. There's like a little part where like the fruit topping would go, and then you just like flip that over into your yogurt, or you just get a spoon and you scoop it into the actual yogurt part.
I thought that was cottage cheese, the cottage cheese things that.
Oh,
that
sorry,
do
it was cottage cheese. Some yogurts do it too, so they don't have it mixed.
You gotta keep
It's
them
glazed
separated.
like Valley bars.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds
interesting.
okay.
I would eat that. I really
What else? What
enjoy
else do we
the,
have?
The crunchy and yogurty. What do you call that? Feeling. Texture. I really like crunchy and soft. Okay, number 7. Siggi's pumpkin and spice Icelandic yogurt.
Is that available
Okay.
in the States?
Yeah, is it only available in Iceland?
I have no idea.
Next.
Do we?
I don't know.
Do you have to be Scandinavian to try it?
I don't know. It just says Siggi's Icelandic style cream, and then 2% milk fat, strained low fat yogurt, pumpkin spice, 11 grams of sugar, 14 grams of protein, 130 calories.
You really don't have to read off all that
I
stuff.
know, but it's right there, and it's like information in case people want to know. Number 8, pumpkin pie shake.
Pumpkin pie shake from where?
Red Robin's.
Red Robin.
I haven't gone there in so long.
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't remember the last time I went to one.
I think
Yeah, I
the
don't
last time
remember
I
at
went
all.
To a Red Robin's was with Joyce.
I've never had
And that
a
was
bad
at Mission
experience
Valley
at Red
Mall.
Robin.
I didn't like their secret spice. It didn't taste very good.
Maybe that's why it's a secret.
Yeah, they're like, here's a secret. It sucks.
I typically don't like any place's secret sauce or whatever because it's usually just
Mayo?
Thousand Island
Or-
dressing.
Yeah, Thousand Island. It's very true. Okay, number 9. Cumberland Farms pumpkin spice coffee.
Okay.
This doesn't sound available to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
So I don't
all.
know why it's a must try. Thank you, entrepreneur.
Yeah,
Dot-
entrepreneur.com.
Number 10. Coffee bean and tea leaves pumpkin spice donut.
Okay, so we can't get that because coffee bean and tea leaf doesn't exist.
Yeah, not here at least.
There's a coffee bean, but not tea leaf.
No, they're always connected. It's the same thing.
Oh, then they're around.
Where?
Where's the last?
I don't think
Well-
those exist at all here anymore.
There's
Mira
the coffee
Mesa
bean
is
here.
gone.
I know there's not one in Mira Mesa for sure.
Yeah.
I have seen them though, like a Rancho Bernardo or an Escondido.
Oh,
These don't sound.
yeah.
These don't sound like real places.
No, there's 3 of them. There's 3 of them in San Diego for sure.
Oh, wow, only 3 of them.
Hold
Wait,
on.
wait. No, actually, there's a lot.
Okay.
There's a lot around.
Coffee bean.
It's just, yeah. I mean, we just lost the one that was closest to us.
I
The only one I could ever think of.
Yeah.
the only thing I ever got out of caramel ice
Wow.
whipped or something like that. I think that's what it was called.
The only thing I ever got out of a coffee bean was a cup of water.
Mikhail, we really do only have 3: Mission Valley, Broadway, and Claremont.
You're missing the one in Governor Drive, Parkway Plaza, Commons Town Center.
I looked it up in San
Dang.
Diego. That's all I got.
Yeah, you're not looking at the rest of the results.
Oh shit.
You're looking at ABC versus
Yeah,
ABC.
that's very true.
There's 26 letters in the alphabet.
Okay.
There's a lot of them.
Wait, we're fifth. I still gotta power through the rest. Okay, so number 10. Oh, no, I already said that. Number 11, International Delight Pumpkin Spice Creamer, which you could probably get at any store, grocery store.
Can I get it at Hagen's?
Higgins.
I think that's closing down.
Yeah, God.
So quick.
Okay, so number 12, Stop and Shop's Pumpkin Spice Pecans. That sounds good.
I don't think that's around here. Stop and Shop? Where's the Stop
I
and
don't know,
Shop?
but it sounds
Never heard
good.
of that.
Number 13, So Delicious Pumpkin Spice Coconut Milk.
See, I already don't trust things that call themselves delicious. Like
Yeah,
a red delicious apple? It's not that delicious.
Why do they have to try to convince us that it's delicious?
Yeah.
Not delicious at all. Number 14, Pillsbury Pumpkin Spice Cinnamon Rolls.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
I would try that. Number 15.
I feel like it's just a cinnamon roll.
With a
Yeah,
little bit of
probably.
pumpkin. Or
Can we just go to like a Cinnabon and then get a pumpkin
I
spice
think
something
so.
from there?
It says Pillsbury teamed up with Cinnabon, so I'm pretty sure they have it at Cinnabon. We have to figure this
Awesome.
out. We'll go to them all.
Is it a cinnabon
Also,
or cinnabon?
Cinnabon.
Well, it's spelled Cinnabon, but I've always just said Cinnabon.
Yeah, me too.
Cinnabon. Number 15, Keebler Pumpkin Spice Fudge Strip Cookies.
Okay. I like elves,
Yeah.
so I will eat their products.
I missed their commercials.
Oh,
Yeah, those were good commercials. Remember when they used to make the cookie sticks?
Oh, I like those.
I didn't have them.
Oh, those are so delicious because there were sticks they're made for dipping. It was perfect 'cause I like dipping my cookies in things.
Yeah, I never got those.
Usually milk.
Number 16, Spiced Pumpkin Pie Cliff Bar.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I've had that.
You've had it?
I've
Yeah,
How was it?
It's great. I
You
like.
know what Cliff Bar I like? I like the brownie ones.
Oh, the brownie fudge clip bar or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think it's really rich.
I like
Yeah,
it.
I wasn't a huge fan of it.
I like rich stuff.
I don't remember the last time I had a Cliff Bar.
Come on, you went to San
been
Diego
a while.
State. You had to eat one of them.
I don't think I ever ate one at State.
I only got Cliff Bars when I was going to go on a hike. No, we got Cliff Bars when we went hiking for Evans.
Yeah, but I said I don't think I ate one while I was at State.
Oh, okay.
That was-
That's true. Okay, number 17. A Hostess Pumpkin Spice Hostess Pumpkin Spice Twinkie and cupcakes.
Now I can say for sure I am not eating that one.
I don't think Twinkies are that great.
I love Twink.
Twinkies are cakes, guys. I can't eat
I
them.
would rather have a ding dong or a ho ho than a Twinkie.
Can't eat any of those things.
Or a chocodile. You can eat a chocodile.
What the heck is a chocodile?
No, they were at Albertsons.
It sounds like a bootleg Pokemon.
No, you know what was my favorite snack that I liked in high school? The Star Crunch. The Star Crunch things, those are good.
That doesn't even
Are
sound
these
like a real
all-
product.
Are these all Hostess things?
No, I think Star Crunch is Little Debbie. But I like
The
Star
rapper?
Crunch. No. That's who's that?
But she can bake a cake.
I can bake a cake. Have you ever heard of her, Mikhail?
Have what? Huh?
Have you ever heard of her?
Who?
Little Debbie.
I've heard of her.
She's like Creation, but she sings about
Worse.
baking a cake.
Yeah, I can't say I've seen anything or heard
Okay.
anything.
Well,
about this.
I'll let you watch a video later. And the last one is Nestle Pumpkin Spice Morsels.
Mortals?
Morsels.
The Mortals?
Morsels.
The pumpkin spice Mortals?
What? Morsels? did you say?
You said morsels,
Morsels.
right?
Okay.
Okay.
So they're
Yeah.
not gonna make you full or anything. You're just tiny little.
Yeah, they're just chocolates. They're just the pumpkin spice chocolate
morsel.
morsels.
More souls for all.
Look, you went over 20 minutes for that one. Next topic, guys. Pumpkin spice. Jordan's gonna try these things, right?
I guess so. We have to gather
We'll just go to
all these
we'll go
things.
to Target and then we'll go get.
We'll just get pumpkin spice everything.
And they have
That works. I
they
mean,
have a Starbucks.
yeah, that's true. All in like the same area, so.
Let's do that. Okay.
Actually, yeah, there's a Starbucks inside a Target. What am I talking
Yeah.
about?
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay. So, next topic is most extravagant thing.
You got cut off.
Oh, sorry.
You got most extravagant thing. It's just dead silence.
Yeah.
Okay. The most extravagant thing anyone has done for you.
The most extravagant thing
I don't wanna
that
share
anyone has
personal stories.
ever
Let's do.
done for me. The most extravagant thing. The first thing that comes to mind was an ex-girlfriend buying me a PS3
That's very true.
That's pretty.
With-
That's awesome.
with
I know the
with
story.
with Dead Space, and that was great.
Trying to think anyone has ever-
It's Dead Space.
Yeah, Dead Space. The awesome EA horror
Yeah.
franchise takes place in space.
Yeah, I got it. That's
Yeah.
It's the most extravagant thing someone's done for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I got one random one where it was me and my friend, we went to a CVS because we were trying to buy some beer, and then this dude in a Bentley rolls up and he buys us some beer.
What a nice.
That was weird.
That is kind of weird.
That's
Why
a
did he
nice
buy you
one.
guys a beer?
I don't know, but he was balling.
He's like, "All right, guys, you want alcohol? Buy them for it."
Yeah, I don't
Only
know.
time a guy ever bought me a beer, a guy that I didn't know, was at Pee Wee Bar and Grill. And I remember waiting in line to buy a beer. And then he asked what I was getting. And I was like, I just wanted 2 Dos Equis. And then he got it. And then he said it was paid for. And then I kind of like looked at him like, am I supposed to talk to you? Are you thankful?
Thanks. Bye.
Like, I was like, I had no, like, I hope this wasn't a move like he was hitting on me, but I kind of just accepted it, and I just kind of stood there.
100%. That's what he was doing.
Well, I kind of just stood there, because he was just like, I hope you have a good night. And I was like, thanks. And then I kind of, like, stood there for a second, because I didn't know if I was supposed to, like, engage more on conversation, but I was like, thanks for the beers, and then I walked away.
No, that was totally a move. That's the nonchalant. He buys you a beer. He's like, no, it's whatever, girl. You have a good night. And then it may or may not happen, but the girl should be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. You know what? My name is Cheryl. What's your name? And then you start conversing.
Oh.
Thank you so much for the beer.
Well, then,
Probably.
I guess I was a
Like,
thank you.
Everywhere.
I didn't hug him. I think I shook his hand, and then I walked the beer back to the group.
shook
where we were
his
two up.
hand.
Thanks for the beer, bro.
I mean, I think, yeah, I think that was my only, like, guy experience where he got me a beer. Because I was just,
I don't know,
yeah, I don't know.
When it comes to people like trying to do extravagant things for me, I think I'm the worst person because I usually figure it out before it happens.
And then you don't let them do that extravagant thing for you.
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
It's like
killer.
it's like, bro, I'm not special. Don't go out of your way for me.
I think. Oh no, there was another thing that happened. Well, story of my life, money problems. when I was working at Jamba Juice, my coworkers put in money to give me $100 gift card to help me out with bills.
That's
Oh,
cool.
wow, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's super awesome.
Well, because I was like really upset and they were asking what I wanted to do for my birthday, but I had no plans. So they planned something at a restaurant and then they all pitched in money to get me a gift card. It was
Wow,
like
that's very thoughtful. That's cool.
yeah, that's really cool.
because they just kept asking me what I was gonna do, and I was like, I can't really afford to do anything, guys. Like, it's fine. They're like, but it's your birthday, and they were like, here. My coworkers invited my cousin, so I didn't even know who was going. But two of my closest cousins showed up there, and I was like, oh my god, thank you guys. And then, as usual, I cried.
Of course.
Yeah, that's like
But that's really cool.
Yeah.
That was really
Yeah,
that was
that
really
an
awesome of them.
extravagant story. I like that.
thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I don't have anything. No one cares about me. Strangers don't care about me.
I'm sure there's a story, Mikhail. We just can't think of it at the moment.
Okay, here's one. It wasn't like for me, but it was just my brother paid for my ticket to fly to San Francisco to pick up his daughter, my niece, and fly her back to San Diego. like so that happened. I guess that's pretty.
You went
Yeah,
to Frisco to pick up his daughter? Or niece?
yeah. In one
I
day.
remember this
Yeah.
story because Jordan was like, "What are you
I
doing?"
flew to
tomorrow?"
SF,
And he's like, "I'm
picked
going
her
to
up,
San
flew back to San
Francisco."
Diego.
And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "I gotta pick up my brother's
My niece, yeah.
And I was like, "Okay." And then the next thing you know, he was back.
Yeah, it was like a 5-hour endeavor.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That sucks. But the flight was like 20 minutes.
yeah. Like, well, I'm exaggerating the time, but like, I just flew there, flew back, and it was whatever. I didn't care. Like, it was a cool day.
Oh, Mikhail, I remember a thing we tried to do for you. We tried to make you a video. And I remember we were at BJ's, and I didn't know any other way except to have people come out while I recorded them saying nice things about you. But it was so obvious because everyone walked out of a BJ's.
I remember that.
Wow.
And I had to realize that I had to tell you to come out, and I told you that you were recording for Delana.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
you
I
wouldn't
think
so you wouldn't understand, but I'm pretty sure you knew it was for something else.
Yeah. I wasn't sly enough.
Well, I didn't know
I
how
remember
else I
that.
was supposed to do that. It was so hard.
Remember the time you guys had V kidnap me and just drive me around, and then you guys went to my house and set up a surprise party?
That was so funny. I remember that.
You're
Because I walked in and said, "Guys, I know I'm home."
Yeah.
Like,
in the house.
Surprise, Jordan.
That's so funny.
like I'm sorry that it's really obvious, but
You had to leave, and we all hid in the backyard for like
yeah, that was
30 minutes or an hour.
also really weird, right?
That was
My
really
life is
funny.
weird, guys. I have a weird life.
I remember because I think Martin was in the back with us too. Yeah,
Yes.
there was all of us, and we were all trying to be quiet. And I remember us trying to sit by like that brick area in your backyard.
Dang. You guys have good memory. I don't remember any of this. I would never remember this on my own. You made a video for Delana, and it was for me? What? I don't remember.
I don't know if I don't know where those videos went. I don't know if I still have them. I have a lot of videos actually. They're
Yeah, I don't know if I have any other extravagant stories, but shout out to David for giving me a motherboard and 2 video cards to build a computer with. So there's that too.
That's awesome.
He's like, "I'm not using these. You want them?" I'm like, yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, I always end up just giving my brother my old stuff.
I think that's the only one I could think. I know there's a plenty of stories that I'm thankful for a lot of people, but like,
But that's like thankful stories, not so much extravagant, you know. Like
um,
I can't think of anything like super crazy.
story I'll never
neither.
forget, kind of thing. Um,
Like, yeah, in terms of like most money spent on me for a like specifically for me would be the PS3 story. You know, that's about it.
most money spent on me.
My parents,
Yeah, I mean, either parents or
thousands of dollars.
Oh no, I know my story. It was my Sony camera because I knew it was a bad time for him to buy it for me, and I was like kind of like feeling bad and guilty feelings. I was just like, I remember being at the Sony store with my dad. It was the last camera left, and I
Yeah.
remember telling him it's okay. We don't have to buy it now. I understand. And then he was just like, no, I made a promise. So instead of paying the rent, he bought me my camera.
Okay, that's super cool, but also very irresponsible.
Because he said he would rather provide me with because he already knew I wasn't staying at the house. So he was
Yeah.
like, you already have a roof over your head. It's your birthday. I just want to make you happy. And I just like, I felt really bad accepting it because I was like, Dad, this is fine. Like, I understand. But it was more important for him to see my happiness. And he said he would figure it out. So I think that's where I got
Yeah.
my mentality from.
That's really cool. Like parental sacrifice is always
yeah,
just
it's admirable.
yeah.
My dad my dad like very like he'll do, I don't know. He's very like, you guys already know my dad. He's very he makes
Ride or die.
yeah. It doesn't matter. He'll figure it out. Even if it's the only money in his pocket, he's like, take it. I'll be fine. And I was like, I don't like how you say that. Are you sure, Dad? Because if you need it, you can take it. It's fine. No, you take it. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Admiral stories. Or extravagant stories.
Carnage.
Does that... Huh? Oh, Carnage Cup.
Carnage
Yes.
Cup.
This is the last topic, you guys.
Oh, that's fast.
I'm
it's
gonna
on.
reach to the very, very bottom. Okay. And the next topic is... Oh. So there's this new mirror that came out. And you walk up to it. It would be a mirror at a store. And it tells you your size. Digitally.
What
Oh, okay.
size? Like my height?
Like, you go up to it, it scans you, for me, example, scans me, tells me my shirt size, tells me my breast size, tells me my waist size, tells me, like, my pants, like, the length and the width of my hips, out loud, digitally.
Is it
Okay, that's
inside
that's pretty
dressing
cool.
In a
room?
store, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a very good
Yeah.
technology.
Oh. Yeah, at least then you know, like, okay, and we get these size pants, shirts, bras, whatever.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, though? You think that's invasion
that's
of privacy? You think that's, I mean, like, I see it as...
You have to use it? You don't have to, right?
Yeah, you don't have to use it. I mean, that's basically like having someone from whatever store you're in measuring you. Like,
Yeah, and you don't have to deal with the person.
I can see it being invasion of privacy if you're like in the dressing room and they don't tell you that that thing's
the
there.
thing's there. And then
Yeah.
it judges you right away.
Because then that means that there's some sort of camera or sensor on it that's looking at you, and it's, calculating all this stuff. Because then that would be an invasion of privacy. But if it's just like in the middle of the store and it's like, come on up, get your size read, and it's whatever. Don't do it if you don't want it.
I'm sure maybe there's like a button that you press for it to start. Like, analyzing your
Let's
body.
see. This one.
Yeah, it's just randomly calling people's stuff out like as they walk past the store. That man's a 32 small. Like, what? No, leave me. Stop.
So like, oh shit, sorry. So this one.
Somebody please think of the children.
The children, they're 15 short.
Okay, so this one, okay, so by Rigby and Peller, a lingerie shop in Hong Kong, they're using a high-tech scanning device inside Mirror to measure its customers' bra sizes. It takes 140 measurements as customers do a 360 turn. The shop claims it's more accurate than measurements taken by hand.
Okay.
So you stand on a thing.
And it's a see-through mirror. So you can stare at them.
Oh, okay. Like, hold on. Mikhail, where did you get this info from?
Yeah. Now do a 360. Yeah.
Yeah. Now take your shirt off. Like, what? Yeah, there's a malfunction. You have to take your shirt off so it could get a better reading.
So I could get a better reading. I mean, it can get a better reading. I mean, you know what? It's just me.
I'm just taking guesses here.
I think that's so weird.
Your boobs are big. That's it.
Yeah.
Get the big size.
Go to the big section. So wait, are people outraged by this?
I think so.
Or...
People have like negative remarks, but then it's like you don't use the mirror if you don't want to know.
Yeah, but that's the thing. People don't understand that. It's like, oh, this is bad. I don't like it. I'm not gonna ever use that thing. I can't believe anyone would ever use it. It's an invasion of privacy. Like, bro, just don't use it if you don't want. Like, just don't use it. Don't go to Hong Kong. Like, it's really that simple. Just avoid these things
really
that you don't
Hong
like.
Kong just to use it and say this was an invasion of my privacy.
Okay, first
I spent
of all,
hundreds of dollars to
clarify.
fly to Hong Kong to have my stuff read by this thing, and it's an invasion of privacy.
Clarify. Apparently, it's only for breasts. Like it's for girls to find out their bra size.
Okay.
So I mean, it's not necessarily bad. You're in. Is a notice on the wall that says there is a camera, so you are notified, or it's claimed there that like there is a camera, and then you're not naked. You wear your bra, and then you slowly turn around to allow your upper body.
Now slowly turn.
Now slowly turn. Yeah, girl. Now slowly just turn around.
Now go on your tiptoes.
Let me see.
Go back down. Tiptoes. Go back down.
Let me see all of you, girl. Yeah. Slowly turn.
I do jumping jacks.
See,
Slowly.
quite honestly, what I don't understand.
Now lean
is,
forward.
Okay. So with the subject of bras in general, I don't think anyone really knows what they're doing when they try to measure you for a bra, honestly. Because I went to Victoria's Secret, which is like one of the known one of the known places that everyone's like, oh my god, I have a Victoria's Secret bra, blah, 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 blah.
Blah.
So I went there. First of all, their price is expensive as hell, but apparently they're good quality. So like an average Victoria's Secret bra is like $40, even though at Ross I could get like 3 or 4 bras for that much. But yeah, Victoria's Secret, one bra is like $40. When I did go there, one, it's always packed because people are always getting fitted, and the size that she gave me was 2 sizes bigger than I would usually get.
Yeah, so what you're saying is you need this mirror because it'll give you a more accurate reading.
Like, I put the bra that they gave me on my on my head, and it made me look like a bishop. I was like, this is way too huge.
Okay, here's the thing. Which one is worse? Going into a store, standing in front of a mirror that has a sensor and a camera in it that measures you just by looking at you and is extremely accurate, or having a person walk up to you and put their hands all over you trying to measure your boobs with a tape measure. Which one's worse?
The lady with the tape measure.
So, yeah, so it's a difference between, do you want someone physically touching you to get your measurements, or just have a thing stare at you for a few seconds?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I would be all for it. I would go there. Oh, wow.
I would go there, too.
Yeah.
So,
for research purposes.
Breasts, so I can't really, or big enough breasts to get size. So
the last Google searches. Okay, so the searches related to mirror that tells you your size. Mirror, tell me. Mirror, tell me something. Mirror, tell me something. Tell me who's the loneliest of all.
Of course.
Two-way mirror, how to tell. Bathroom mirror size, custom bathroom mirror size over dresser, and mirror size for a 48 vanity.
Really quick. Okay, which one is a mirror that someone is on the other side of it and they can see you, but you can't see them? Is that one way or two
I think
way?
that's one way.
Two-way.
Why would it be? If it's two-way, that means you can see.
You can see through it. Sorry.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
actually, I looked it up.
No, if
It's both.
it's both.
Yeah, a one-way mirror, also called a two-way mirror, is a mirror that is
What?
partially reflective and partially transparent.
Because if it was a one-way mirror, it's like, okay, only one person can see you.
Exactly.
And then if it's a two-way mirror, it's like, okay, oh, maybe it's only considered a two-way mirror if they turn the lights on and then you can see them, but like you guys can see each other. Then it's like, okay, it's
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
so
They
maybe
have,
it's a
Okay,
difference of a
okay.
light on and off.
yeah, they have that. Oh guys, have you been to UTC recently?
No.
No.
Oh
no.
man, there's a candy store there. It's like full blown out pink, and they sell ice cream and chocolates and fudge and stuff, and they have a really it's extravagantly girly, I guess would be the word, like stereotypical little girl candy store.
Yeah.
And when you go in there, they
Do you know
have
the
a
name of
bathroom.
it, Mikhail?
I don't know the name. They have a bathroom
Is it?
where it's a pretty big bathroom,
Okay.
but you can see inside of it from inside the store. Like you can watch the person pee or poo or whatever in the bathroom if they don't realize that they have to flip the switch to turn the window opaque.
That's
They
amazing.
don't
Yeah.
freaking tell you that?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's signs, but if let's say
If you're not paying attention, you're not.
Yeah, let's say you're a kid.
Yeah.
you're a little kid using the bathroom and you walked in there and they can't read yet or something,
Yeah.
then they'll probably just pee or poo with the freaking window not opaque, and then people can just watch them.
That is
What-
so
what-
weird.
It's weird.
What's the point? What's the point of even having that though, other than being very pervy?
I don't know. It's pretty cool. Like, I mean, it's really funny because you're just like, this is just weird. It's in a kid's candy store. Well,
Yeah.
it's like a kid's candy store, but with a little bit of adult stuff in there, which is kind of hard to explain unless you go there. But
I'm really thinking it's sugar.
See, I can understand something like this, like in maybe, I don't know, a club,
yeah,
a nightclub,
Yeah,
or like
that
a
would be
Spencer's. But the fact that it's like a candy store like geared towards children,
Yeah.
that's what makes it like really weird.
yeah, that's why I found it so inappropriate because it's like a
Yeah.
kid might make a mistake and not know that they have to flip that switch, and then
Yeah.
the
Or an adult
customers-
like me.
That reminds me. There is a nightclub where it's like, at least for men, like when you go to one of the urinals to relieve yourself, there's a little opening like in front of you, which is it's a one way, two way mirror, whatever. So you can see out into the dance floor and see people dancing, whatever, but they can't see you. They just see a mirror. So you can just be staring at people while you're peeing.
yeah, that's pretty much the bathroom at that candy store. Like if you flip the switch, you can still look at the customers eating their candy.
Huh.
Like, pee.
It's super weird. Now I have to go there. I have to go to this place and see
It's
this
so random.
before it obviously gets shut down. Inevitably gets shut down.
We're gonna make a trip to UTC. Let's make
Yeah, I
it-
walked in there and I was just like, I feel weird. Is there a bathroom? Is that a bathroom? Is someone?
Aw.
Is there people in there? I'm a perv.
Mikhail. Oh my goodness, I'm a perv. I don't.
I was just
Goes
staring
up
at
to the manager. I don't appreciate how you turned this on me. I'm not a bad person. I didn't know.
I didn't know it was a bathroom. How was I supposed to know? I just wanted to see people.
There was something weird like that. Well, actually, it wasn't even a mirror. I just remember going to a club when you washed your hands. There was like the area on the sink was kind of lifted where you can see someone on the other side of the wall using it, and it was separated by the women's and men. So if you like leaned over and looked underneath the sink, you would see the guys washing their hands. I don't remember what club
Okay.
that was, but I remember seeing it,
Oh, yeah.
and I know it's in San Diego.
I mean, that's not so
Yeah.
bad. You know.
I mean, you could tell people, like, if you would know someone was looking at you, obviously, because if like, I'm pretty sure if the men went to the bathroom and they saw some guy leaning over the sink, like leaning to look underneath the sink, like, yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, creeps are gonna be creeps. Creepers are gonna creep. Especially if they're in a candy store and they're watching other people take a dump.
Yeah.
It was hot.
Like fire?
Yeah, girl. Yeah, you pop that squat. Yeah.
Ew. That sounds gross.
Oh, you don't like to use toilet seat covers, huh?
Oh, you nasty girl. You just sit on a thing
Okay,
bare.
you guys don't really like using the bathrooms publicly, right? Number 2.
I don't care anymore because I had to learn to just do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like a my problem is I use like 3 liners and then I still hover.
Use
That's just wasteful.
3
then.
liners? You could just use one.
No,
Yeah.
one's not enough.
It is.
What are you doing that one is not enough?
That's probably why I always have a problem with flushing. I just put too much down it.
Yes, that's 100% why.
It sucks. I hate when it does that.
Well, you have too many liners. That is why that is happening to you.
Yeah, I need to fix that. It's a mess.
I use 2 liners, but I put one into the toilet, so no splash on me if I.
That's really smart, Mikhail.
Yeah, like if you poop and then it just like splashes, it just you got the liner there, so it doesn't like make
That
a
shit could really ruin my day.
Yeah, dude, the first time that happened to me, I was like, "Am I gonna get AIDS?" I don't know if Jordan remembers this, but I asked him. I was like, "Dude, what if I get AIDS?"
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I do remember that. I do remember this conversation.
Shit.
I was like 18 years old, and I pooped in the public restroom, and I was like, "Oh God, it
No.
splashed my butthole."
I think I said you wouldn't get AIDS unless someone with AIDS just left something in
yeah.
there. Like,
Oh man.
There was something where Dr. Oz was, I guess, like, somebody asked Dr. Oz if you can get AIDS from a toilet seat, which, oh no, another,
STD.
then he said, oh, and he said
Like,
that possible if it was just left there and somehow your penis, your urethra was like open and then smeared on the toilet seat. That's the only way
Oh
that would be possible.
That's such an awful image.
Like, if
I don't even want to open my urethra. Jesus.
Like all I could think of is this one time when I watched a sex change video. It was on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I watched
oh,
that.
I watched that with Roseanne.
Yeah. That's why
Roseanne.
it's just opening.
Why is she showing us?
Yeah, I remember seeing that. That's like the only way it would be possible.
Yeah, I remember.
Ugh.
Like when was it? In July, it was like 3 a.m. in the morning, and me and Jen were just watching sex changes.
Oh my god.
I mean, the weird thing about it is once you start it, you can't stop watching.
Yeah.
You need
It's
it
like
now.
it's like morbidly interesting. You can't just tear yourself away from
Yeah.
it.
We had our shirts.
It's
open
really
our
enthralling.
eyes.
Yeah.
I couldn't have the full image in my brain. I just needed like it covered by my shirt.
Oh no, it's burned into my brain because I could not look away.
Oh god, no! Just like the cutting and stuff, and when they put their fingers through
Yeah.
everything, when they pull out whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it was something I never need to know how it worked, but now I know how it works.
I mean, I'm glad it's on YouTube for people to see, but
Yeah, for
It's
educational
good.
purposes.
it was brutal.
Yeah, oh, God, yeah.
I remember seeing that. Oh, but yeah, what the fuck is this?
Wait, is this what we're rapping on? We're rapping on sex changes?
Yes.
Yeah, this is gonna happen.
All right, guys. There's a YouTube link to sex change.
To our favorite sex change videos.
That'd be so bad. The worst part is it would be on my YouTube channel. Here, guys, you want to check this out? Here, these videos.
And that's why I'm fine with it.
No, but yeah, thank you guys for listening. And we'll do this again next week. You guys
How
want
many
to say
more weeks
bye?
till